Let's go. Don't crash. Oh, hey. Hey, everyone. So welcome back to another episode of That Slot Car News for a Saturday. We have got plenty to get through. We've got 3 new Revo Slot cars. I have an unboxing coming. I actually received 9 cars from Revo Slot BRM, so there's a 3-parter on its way, and much, much more. But let's get stuck into your news for a Saturday. Bye! So kicking off the Saturday news, we're going to be driving 3 cars today. 3 of the Revos, I just received them. Check your local. The Drink Gut is going to be car number 1. This is my favorite. Stay tuned for a full unboxing coming soon. And that is leading us into today's news because we are talking Revo Slot. And this is one of the latest 2002 BMWs. We've got 3 liveries to choose out of. We actually have a Niki Lauda car in there, which I will drive very soon. I'm going to take it easy because I don't want to smash it before I review it properly, and we are using my own controller. Yes, we have power on all 3 lanes. So jump out there, check out your latest Revo Slots. I actually did receive 6 BRMs as well, the Opel Kadett, and we've also got the 240Z, which in my opinion is better than the 510. And let's continue with Carrera, and they're showing one of my favorite 124 scale cars. They do the Lola T70 Mark 3B Car 32 in this magnificent purple. It is 124 scale. I did see some posts asking was it 132, 124. It is 124 in scale. I do have a couple of these in my collection. I've actually got a very special edition one of these, but I don't have the purple. So if you want one of these, check out your local. And also I'll quickly touch on Carrera Hybrid. Yes, I know it's not slot car related. I do have a second channel. If you do want to follow that, I will link it in the description where I talk all things other than slot cars. But Carrera Hybrid, they've got an event coming up, the Gamescom event. It is on August the 21st to the 25th. They're going to show off some of the functions, so stay tuned for that. But I will try and do a full video on that on the other channel. So let's swap over cars. We're on to car number 91. I think this is going to be the people's choice when it comes to the livery out of the 3 2002s. It's got the iconic BMW colours wrapped around it. Stay tuned for my full unboxing and test for that coming up. And let's continue with Slot.it. And they've released some pretty exciting news. We all know Slot.it uses the Oxygen system for their digital. They've got a new race management coming out, which is called Chrono O2. For full details, all the nuts and bolts, please go check out Slot.it's Facebook page. They've got a download there, but in a nutshell, it's a race management system. They also, which is free, but they've also got a pay-to-use Android app, which is called, and if I did write it down properly, it was called...
A few moments later, 2,000 years later, 1 eternity later.
It's called Dash RCS. I found it. This is a really cool little add-on. It's an app add-on for Android. I didn't see if it said iOS, but it definitely did say Android. You will have to pay for this download. It's an individual system to let you know what your car's doing, lap times, all that kind of jazz. The race management system, the Chrono O2, is free to my knowledge, but for full details, please go visit the Facebook group for Slot.it. They've got a full download detail sheet on this new product. And we've got some exciting racing this weekend at Outlaw Slots. This coming Sunday, I will be there. I'm doing everything I can to get to this one because I want to get involved. It's the Abarth NSR Fun Day. I call it the Abarth Bash. You don't have to be a pro. It's out-of-the-box racing, but it has to be an NSR Abarth. I don't have one, so I'll be purchasing one from Outlaw Slots to race that. Also, they have the NSR GT3 class as well. Again, fresh out of the box, very minimal changes. I think true the tyres, and away she goes. I love this kind of racing. It's fair for everyone. So if you are in the area, get down to Outlaw Slots in Melbourne, Australia this Sunday for some really fun racing. And it's not that serious. And you'll be able to beat me. So let's swap over cars yet again to the last BMW 2002. This is the 1600 Ti, driven by Niki Lauda. Again, get ready for my review on this one and a track test, and I will test it on this, but let's drive it now, and it's got a little bit of punch. And let's talk full earth. Now, I have received an email from Douglas. They have got the prototype version 4. I've seen the chassis here, some pictures. They've made some modifications. They're looking at tyre compound as well, but it looks like this one is heading my way for testing. Don't sleep on Full Earth. They are trying to do something different here. They've gone through 4 iterations of this car. Of course, I tested V1 and I think V3. So it's exciting that they're just making it better and better. So stay tuned for that. I believe I have one coming very soon. And next up, we've got Magnetic Racing, and they're showing us the low relief. Yes, I got it right this time. The low relief corner shop. Big fan of this. If you have a straight and it's up against the wall, you can put a low relief corner shop. And it's also got a little cutout for the shelving to go in. I think it looks pretty damn cool. Now, I didn't know the traditional name of these, but they are called low relief. So thank God I figured that out. But also I want to show an older kit that they're re-showing because we've got the Monaco GP this weekend, the F1s. And they're showing us the, I'm going to get this completely wrong, the La Ricassa? Oh God, you're going to chew me up in the comments. That thing looks incredible. If you do want one of these, reach out to the boys, of course, a massive supporter of the channel. They are a member of the channel. So yeah, please support them because they support me. And AFX has released a statement. They've got their track clips back in stock. So if you are wanting them, it does keep the track nice and tight together. Grab some of those from AFX. I am still waiting on some news to release about the upcoming F1 stuff. I haven't been given the green light yet, so I have reached out to them to say, hey, what's happening? Have we got any fresh news to pass on? But they have showed us some more pics of the Ford Mustang Shelby. Love this. So I'm going to try and get my hands on a review copy. The AFX cars look really good. And if you watched my news, I think last week or the week before, I actually drove one of them on this track. They are awesome. So stay tuned to AFX and I'll try and get some more news for you. And keeping with the HO world, let's look at Bauer, and they've released a pic on their socials. The MG is out in the wild. They've released it. I believe they're pretty much all sold out. Get in touch with them. If you do want a Bauer car, you've got to jump on them pretty quick. People get these. There's already a list waiting for every Bauer car. So if you do want one, and I highly recommend them, jump on them. But the MG, it looks pretty good. And next up, we've got an update from NSR. They've made some new gears. And who else better to tell you about it than the man behind the brand?
It's time to forget about bent gears.
We are here today to show you the ultimate generation of NSR Evo 3 inline gears.
They have been completely designed from zero, and we also improved the printing process thanks to this 3 injection point for every crown.
And this is the result.
So let's talk Quick Tracks, the latest slot car track builder in Australia from New South Wales. Frank, the absolute legend, a massive supporter of the channel. As you can see, he's supplied one of his tracks, donated it to the channel for us to do up together, and he's a member of the channel. So I do want you to support him. He does support us, and I can stand by his product. If you do like my track, my layout, he has sent me a picture, which I'll show you here, of how he's thinking about cutting up the tracks in the future. If you want it delivered through the mail, yes, through the mail, this is going to be the best way to do it. A true off-the-shelf track. It's a lot of pieces, it will be numbered, you can put it together like a jigsaw puzzle, but like I did, you will have to finish off the braid, paint, everything else. He is aiming for off-the-shelf track that you can complete yourself. If you do want a custom-built track like mine, where a lot of the work is done, reach out to Frank. There may be an option there for it to be done, but of course, the costs will go up. So please give me some feedback. Frank is wanting some feedback as well. Check out his website. Are you liking this style of a segmented track? I think it's cool. Yes, there's a little bit of work to be done, but that's the whole point. It's a budget track for you to do at home. And next, Scale Auto has given us an update on some of their beautiful upcoming 124 scale cars. These are the LMP 124 scale, the Orica and the Acura. I've probably got them both mixed up back to front. This is their first injection test. So to me, they're looking pretty good. How far off are they? I don't know, but these days, slot cars move pretty quick. Exciting to see some of the LMP cars in 124 scale, and of course, Scale Auto. You can't go wrong. So that's a wrap on today's edition of That Slot Car News for a Saturday. As always, cheers, legends. We have got plenty going on. Apologies, I did miss a news episode last week, and there will be some misses here and there because I am trying to get as many projects completed, get the shed up to scratch so we can open it up and have some people come and play. So there may be some up and down times on the channel, but we keep pushing. I want to say a big thank you to Revo Slot BRM. They sent me 9 cars. Stay tuned for that. And of course, Andrew Lehman. If you are into Revo or BRM, please check out your local stocker. If they don't stock BRM or Revo, ask them why not. They need to. But yeah, I think think that's enough for today. As always, at That's Like a Gun, Instagram, YouTube, and all those great places. I am out of here. Bye. Don't smash, don't smash, don't smash. Ooh.